Hello everyone, welcome back to On a Stampage. My name is Mynn and I'm super excited because today I am participating in the How Does Your Garden Grow Hop with the Crafty YouTube collaborators. And we're not sponsored, but I do have a surprise gift pack for one lucky commenter. So stay tuned to figure out what you need to add to your comment in order to be eligible for that. Now, you're probably looking at this stuff and thinking, what in the heck is she doing? I have this old floral thing. I've taken all the flowers and stuff off of it. And then inside of this, I've got the leaves. I've got a basketball from the Dollar Tree. I've got some more flowers from the Dollar Tree, these pretty daisies. And then I've got all of the leaves from the stem that I took off. So what I'm going to attempt to do is I'm going to attempt to make a topiary where the flowers go on this ball and then it stands up. And you're not going to be able to see me put together the whole thing because my camera is not in a place for that. So I thought I'd just show you step by step what I'm going to do. So stick with me and we will get started in just a moment. Here we go. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna prep is our base, which is this darling little watering can. You guys, I have had these, oh my gosh, for like 15 years. I'm not even kidding you. I haven't done anything with them. They just kind of get moved from room to room in my house because I'm like, I don't want to get rid of them in case I can do something with them. So this is that day. So this darling little watering can, and I'm going to put some foam inside so that I can stick our main like topiary stem in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to just cut it at approximately the right height and then kind of shove it in there. Some of you have seen me do this before, and don't try this at home because I'm not using like a nice knife or anything. I'm just going to be using some scissors. I know it sounds scary. It kind of is scary, but you know, just don't do it at home, okay? So here we go. All right, so now that I've got this about the right size, I'm gonna have to trim some of it off because as you can see, it's not really gonna fit. So I'm gonna just shave each of the corners off. Again, with scissors, don't try this at home. And then just shove it in. Because that's how I roll. And of course I got it in the spout, so I'm gonna have to kind of get that out. Okay, so I'm gonna clean up this area a little bit and then I'll be right back to show you what else I'm gonna do with our darling flower pot. All right guys, we are back. The mess has been contained for the moment, and now it's time for us to add our stem to the base. So what I'm thinking about doing is honestly just pushing all of the upper branches in. There we go. And now we have our topiary stem. And what I'm thinking after I add the topiary to the top is I think I'm gonna go in with some of these leaves and kind of glue them to make it look like this topiary has leaves. So that's all we're gonna do for the base. So now let's move on to the top. This is gonna be the top. It is very orange, I know this. And I'm okay with that because I think it's going to be covered by all the flowers. I know a lot of people would probably like cover it with paint or something, but I'm going to be super lazy and I'm not going to do that, y'all. I'm not going to do that. But what I do want to do is I want to add flowers to the top. So I have a bunch of different colors of these Gerbera daisies. I've got purple and a light pink and kind of this nice corally orange and yellow and this blue and purple and then this funky green. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use all of these colors to create my topiary. And so I'm hoping what I can do is just push these in and then hot glue them in place. And I can't really get it in really good, but it did make a hole. So I guess what I'm going to have to do is take this and then let's see if, there we go, and make a hole with my stylus. And then I'm literally just going to take a hot glue gun, add some hot glue here, and then push it in to the hole. And that should keep it in just nice and right. So let's see how many of these it's gonna take. I don't wanna get them too smushed together, but I also don't wanna see the orange. So I'm kind of gonna play with this and I'll probably speed this part up. one thing I wanted to say before I keep going with this is that I do need to save a place for the top of the topiary to go into. So I'm gonna say that this right here is where the topiary is gonna go in, so that I know not to put anything surrounding that. This is turning out so cute, you guys, and you really can't see the orange too much. I think if it's going to be for decorative purposes and kind of far away, I could see like if you wanted to glue some of the petals down. All right, you guys, this is turning out so cute. I'm going to do the rest off camera and come back and show you the finished little topiary top, so stay tuned. All right, you guys, the topiary top is complete. I realized I only had one yellow flower left over from whatever project I had used these on before, so I think I'm gonna make sure that that yellow flower is in the front. But how cute is this, you guys? Look at all the fun spring colors. And I didn't put any on the very bottom so that I can easily get this onto the stem, quote unquote. Okay, so that's the next step, is to get this into the stem, and I'm a little bit worried because I want to make sure that the stem has enough room to go all the way up. So I'm going to take another one of these and push the stem all the way down in, so that I know that my stem will be able to go all the way through. And now the next part is going to be to hot glue part of the stem and then push it up in and then decorate our topiary. So let me get that ready and we'll go for it. All right, you guys, it is in. It is so good. And what I think I'm gonna do now is add some reindeer moss down in here. I won't be able to show you that because of the angle of my camera. I know this isn't the best of tutorials. Next time I promise I'll have a different setup, but this is what was working for me today. So I'm gonna go ahead, hot glue some reindeer moss around here, maybe add some leaves to here, and then I will have the final project standing up so that you can see what it looks like in real life. All right, friends, sorry for the vertical camera angle, but this is the easiest way for me to show you how this darling topiary turned out. The lighting's not the best in here, but I love how cute these flowers turned out. I love the reindeer moss down here at the base, and I added some of those leaves. Like I told you, I added just a piece of lace to give it a little bit more texture, but this turned out so cute and I cannot wait to display this in my house. Like I said, I think I'm gonna have this yellow one kind of in front since it's the only one. I'm messing with petals still and things like that, but I think that this project probably cost me $6 or $7 to make. So head to your Dollar Tree and grab some of these items. Thank you guys so much for stopping by to watch my tutorial on how I made this beautiful topiary. My question for your comment is, if you were to make one of these topiaries, what flower would you choose to do? So put that down in the comments for your chance to win a surprise package from me. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe so that I can make sure that you are entered as well. And until next time, friends, hug and happy crafting. Bye.